A quick one, guys. Let us talk about how you can know your window period as a woman, or how do you know if you are ovulating, or when do you know, or how do you know when you are supposed to go in for sexual intercourse or not. Majority of us are still falling a victim of getting our women pregnant when we are not ready for the pregnancy, but we're always scared of going to evacuate the pregnancy because of the side effect or what it may cause in the future. If you really want to know the time you can actually meet with your woman without getting her pregnant, this video is for you. Or if you're the type of woman that you're always scared of meeting your husband and you don't know the time you can actually meet him because you're afraid of getting pregnant as well, this video is for you. Now, patiently listen to this video and watch it to the end. As you do that, make sure you subscribe, click on the subscribe button, like this video, and comment your question or your experiences about your monitoring your ovulation period. You as a woman, you have about 3 phases in you before your menstruation come out. You have your menstrual phase, you have your ovulation phase, and you have your luteal phase. Your menstruation phase or menstrual phase, this is the period where you menstruate. This is the period where you see those blood comes out from your uterus, passes through your cervix, and enters through vaginal as it comes out from there. So this period it usually take about 3 to 7 days, depending on the type of body system you have, or depending on the type of women. See, some women they have this their menstrual period just for about 3 days. Some are there they have it for about 4 days, 5 days, and some it exceeded and it's about 7 days. This is the menstrual phase. Then when it talks about the ovulating phase, this is a period in a woman, or this is a period in which a matured egg is being released from your ovary after every cycles that you have. So in this period now, this is your window period, your ovulating period. And the luteal period, luteal phase, is a phase that occurs after ovulation period. That is, if you've ovulated, it's either your egg it got fertilized or it doesn't get fertilized before menstruation comes again. Then how do you know your window period, or how do you know your ovulating period, and when to have sex or when not to have this sexual intercourse? You see, the period you start menstruating, if you really want to calculate this, it is very simple. Let me take you there. The period you start menstruating, your first day of menstruation, that is when you need to start counting before you meet your ovulation period. The first day is your number 1 day, so you count it to the 7th day you are menstruating. That is your menstrual period. So from the first day to the 14th day, that is, for instance, now if you start menstruating on the 1st, so you should know on the 1st is your first menstrual period. Then on the 14th is your ovulating period. On the 14th, after your first day, is your ovulating period. Then most of the time, we also don't just count this ovulation period on that particular 14th. You have to still come back to some days before this 14th. So meaning, if you as a woman, you have your ovulating period to be for about 5 days. You ovulate for about 5 days after menstruation. So from the period of first day to the 14th day, that is the middle term. So you count 12, 13. That's 2 days before that 14th and 2 days after that 14 days. That is your window period. That period, if you have sexual intercourse, you are going to get pregnant, because that is your ovulating period. You see, when you count from day 1 to day 14, on that 14th is ovulation period, you have a higher chances of getting pregnant day 12, day 13, and that day 14. Do you understand? Then you also count 2 days after this day 14, which is day 15 and day 16. These are 5 days that you should avoid, or you should abstain from having sexual intercourse, because you are at your window period, of which any sexual intercourse can lead to pregnancy. So this is how you calculate your ovulation period and you know your window period, because When you get to this period, there are so many signs and symptoms you begin to feel. That is when you have more urgencies in having sexual intercourse with your partner. Then if you are having a long distance relationship, it is during this period that you have more feelings of your partner. You should always want to have sex with him. Then during this period, this is when you always have this mood swing too. You have this breast tenderness or enlargement. You start to running temperature, you start having fever, you start having a lot of mood swings and mood changes in all your system, because this period the eggs are being released and there are a lot of hormonal actions that is going on within your system. So these 5 days is a window period that you should never toil with if you are not ready to get pregnant at that particular time as a man. So if you're a man, you need to study a woman to know her window period and to know when not to have sex or when to have sex with her, unless you are prepared for you to have pregnancy. So this is just a short explanation about your ovulation period or your window period or the time you should have sex to get pregnant, and this is what you need to know. If you still need more clarification, just comment and tell me what you need to learn more, and I will give you answer to that in our next video. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.